Hello everyone, welcome back to another video where we are talking about Google Analytics 4 in my channel Clicks Before Coffee. And in today's video, we are going to talk about a topic which is going to be very important, and that is how to filter out data. Now, why is there a requirement for you to filter data from Google Analytics? Now, there are a lot of reasons why you would have to filter data from Google Analytics. Number one is your website is not going to work perfectly all the time. And in case if there is any problem and you require developers to work on your website, your developers will go in on the website. They will be debugging the website. They will fix certain things on the website. And for that, their data should not be captured on your analytics account. If they are going in and their data is captured, obviously it is going to be of no use and you would want to filter out that data. Also, if you have a team internally who is working on the website day in, day out, that means they are going into the website, they are coming out of the website, and that is your own manpower. In that case, you would want to filter out these internal data, internal IP addresses who are going into the website day in and day out. You do not want that to be counted in your analytics data and reports. So for that, there is a very simple fix in analytics, and I'm going to tell you how to set up data filtering and how to filter out these IPs or how to filter out these developer data on your Google Analytics account. So for that, what we will do is we'll go into the Google Analytics account. Now, the first filter that we will see is going to be how we filter out the developers who are going into the website to fix the website in case if there is any issues with the website. So for that, the debug mode needs to be on, okay? And I will give you a link in the description of the help article which is there on Google Analytics help, which will talk about all of this information with you. So for that, what we will need to do is we will need to go into the data filters. So here we have data filters. So I've clicked on data filters, and you will be able to see data filters under data collection and modification. So the first thing that we will learn is how to filter out the developer data. So for that, I click on create filter, and you will see that there are two options. The first option is going to be your developer traffic. The second option is going to be your internal traffic. So the first thing that we will do is we'll click on the developer traffic, and you will see it will ask you to name the data filter. So we can say things like whatever you want to call it, right? So I will call it developer filter. Okay, just a basic name that I'm giving it. And what is going to be the operation for this filter? Do I need to exclude or do I need to include the data? I am excluding this data for now, right? And you will see that the filter state will have two options for you. The last one is grayed out, which is inactive. Obviously, you will not use it. You will either use it for excluding, including, and you will use it for testing or active. What happens if you keep it on the testing mode? This means that your data will not be filtered out, but the data will definitely tell you that if it's the developer data or not, because the name will suggest that it is test data. So whatever you will see on the reports where you've got some activities on the website, but these are activities done by your developers. In that case, the name will tell you that this is test data, okay? And the second option here is going to be active. What is this active means? It will just go ahead and exclude that data altogether. You will not see that data in the reports at all. So you will have to be very careful while you're choosing this filter state. You can either choose from testing and active, right? Testing means you will see the filter, you will see the data in the filter, right? But it's just going to say test, so you know that this is developer data. And active, it will exclude the data altogether, right? Now, this is for developer traffic. In case if I am to exclude data of my internal resources, that is internal employees, whoever I have, okay, working for me, if I want to exclude their data, if they are going on the website, I don't want that data to be reflected on Google Analytics. The first thing that I need to do is I need to collect all the IP addresses. I need to collect the IP addresses of their laptops, computers, phone, from where they are going into my website. I do not want to include this in my analytics data. So for that, what I need to do is, the first thing that I need to do is I need to go to data streams. So you will see on the left hand side below data collection modification, we have data streams, and this is the only data stream that we have. So I will click on this data stream, and you will see that it's got the measurement ID. And if I scroll down, you will see that there is an option called configure tag settings. Okay, so configure tag settings, you will have to click on configure tag settings, and it will take some time for it to show you the options. We're going to wait for that. Okay, just going to show you this very quickly. You will see it says tag quality. There is a problem with the tag quality. Okay, just in case if the tag has not picked up any data from the website, you will see a warning like this. Just bear in mind that I'm using a demo website. That is the reason why this is happening. If your website is working fine, if the tag is able to collect data from your website, it is a live website, you should not see this. Okay, now what I do is I scroll down, and what you will see here is you've got some settings. In case if you do not see all the settings, you just need to click on show more, and you will see all of the settings down below. So what we need to do here is we need to define the internal traffic, means we have to put the IP addresses. For that, what we will do is we will click on define internal traffic. Okay, so once I click on internal traffic, define internal traffic, you will see it will ask you to create here, and I click on create. The moment I click on create, you will see that it's going to ask you for a rule name. So you have to just basically set conditions, set rules for whoever is going to be excluded from the data. So you call it anything you want. I can call it internal traffic, pretty basic. You can call it anything you like, and then you have to say which value this is, right? It is obviously internal traffic, so we'll keep it at internal. And if you want to just put a sub value to it, you can do that. Okay, so you can say rule name is going to be internal traffic, and within which, if there are certain group of employees you want to exclude, their data to be excluded, you can say it in the value level. So totally up to you. Okay, now what I can do here is then I can put the IP addresses. You will see that it's not only going to give you the option to put one IP addresses, you can add condition. You can do IP address equals to, means one IP address. You can do begins with, you can do ends with, contains, IP addresses in a range you can put. You can also do IP addresses matches regular expression, and you can do more than one, right? So you can just put IP address here, and you can just click on add condition, and you can go on putting as many IP addresses as you can, right? And then you just click on create, and that's it. Now, is this going to work after this? No, you have to do another step. What is that step? Let's see. So after we have done this, we will have to go back to the data filters that we have seen when we were doing the the filtering out the developer traffic, right? So for that, what we need to do is we need to go to data filters once again. So once we are in data filters, we have to click on create filters, and this time not the data filters, we'll have to click on the internal filters. Okay, because we are filtering out the internal traffic data that is coming from my own employees. So what I'll do is I'll just go ahead and simply put a name in it, internal traffic, whatever you want to call it, internal traffic filter, let's say. Okay, and what is going to be the operation of this data filter? It's going to obviously exclude the data, and then you will see here it says filter events with the following parameter value. There is a small, how do I append this parameter to events? Okay, there is a small article there, so I'm going to link this article in the description, okay, in this video. So please go ahead and you can watch that. Just go through the article once and gain knowledge there as well. So it says the value traffic type is going to be internal. Okay, I am keeping it at that, and after that you see that there are two options here. You have testing, you have active. If you want to absolutely exclude the data, you can just say active, or if you want to keep it and just show it as testing, okay, then you can keep it at testing. Okay, the internal data will appear to you as testing, then you will have the data. Totally up to you, but just keep in mind that if you are excluding any IP data, it is not going to reflect after that in the reports at all. So be very mindful of the data that you filter. So in case if this video has been informative to you, you have learned a new thing, and if you like the videos in the series that I am doing for you for Google Analytics 4, please consider subscribing to the channel, like this video, share this video, share this playlist that I'm creating for Google Analytics 4, and please press the bell notification so that you do not miss any videos in this series that we are building for Google Analytics 4. I will see you in the next video, guys. Until then, take care.